Hey everybody, Rebel here with Rebel Marketing Live, episode 2. And today I made the mistake of making a comment on Facebook and in just my feed. And it was weird because there was a picture obviously intended to raise emotions and language used to evoke more emotion. And the way the whole thing was written, that was shared, it was this condemnation of a company for something they supposedly did. Well, I read the article and there was no evidence at all that the company in question did what they said, and it could have been the other party involved that might have done something, and there's just nothing, and using language that was inaccurate. And I just commented on there, well, this isn't, I don't, who did what? It doesn't say, and so on. Anyways, like all of a sudden this guy comes back at me like, well, there's no need to try and start a fight and all this. I'm like, I'm not fighting, I'm just asking. But anyway, there you go. You never know what people are going to think when you say whatever. And here's the thing, it's obviously it's a hot button issue or there wouldn't have been such a strong reaction. So my choice is just don't respond anymore, because it's something, first of all, you got to get back to where you can have a conversation, which is practically impossible if you've ever tried to talk to somebody online, especially if they think that you disagree with them, even if you don't. That's the worst of it, because you can't even argue your way back to it. You're like, well, I just don't care. And it's like, well, what? You said this. Well, yeah, I didn't. All I was asking a question, and yeah. Anyway, freaky. That's how you get like sucked in to things and you don't really want to spend your time on it. And that is actually the topic of today's discussion: 3 simple steps to being successful when you're marketing online. There are only 3 things, especially in the beginning. I say again, especially in the beginning when your company is small. All you have to do is create simple funnels, build your list of email and buyers, and email them daily and tell them what's up. That's it. Now, you can extrapolate from that. Okay, the funnel, if you don't watch out, can get incredibly complicated. I'm talking about just an opt-in funnel right now. You can have your sales and deeper funnels. The intent is to get someone on your email list so you can talk to them all the time, because not everybody is going to log into your blog every day. They're not going to necessarily log into and go to your social media page or see your post. And a lot of people, most of them, if you get them in your email, it's just going to be you and them, no distractions, and it's more intimate, it's more personal, and it's more effective than any other type of marketing online. This is, just look it up if you don't believe me. I don't care. I wish it was something else sometimes. But that's the way it is. It's 3 simple things: list building, simple funnels, and email. And what happens, you can just get sucked in. Just like a conversation on Facebook, you can get sucked into things that you don't want to know about. For instance, like if you look at this video, I don't know, I'm looking at it, I watch them, and to me the lighting's good. I've done audio with and without headphones, and listen, I can put my message out to you, the people who watch it, they're getting it, and there's nothing really wrong with it. Done. So I see this article from a very well-known social media marketer, I guess you could say, and what they're saying is they're sharing a post that says 5 major mistakes that video marketers use and what you should do to avoid them. And I didn't even look at it. And I'll tell you why, because I have 3 words for whoever wrote that post: Blair Witch Project. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it was a movie shot in black and white in the dark with no lighting. It was made specifically to look like a kid had a camera on a camping trip or something like that. Anyway, they probably broke every single rule, and they probably made rules up based on that movie, things you shouldn't do, and yet it was a wildly successful. It cost like $4 to make and made $100 million or some crazy thing. You do not have to have all the bells and whistles and bling to make a video. I have the phone, so that doesn't even count, and I got a lamp. God, it's even a crappy lamp, but it's got 5 different things. I can spread them out in different ways. It's like, okay, that solves my lighting problem. Okay, headphones came with it. I'm not even using them right now, and I got a $15 dinky tripod that's sitting on my desk just so I can make this video, and the video's coming out and it's fine, and I got my message, and here you go. And I'm just talking about making a video. When you're extrapolating even further, more and more, and everything you do, you can add and add and add until you get bogged down with just loads, like stacks of books. It's full of theory, and it's so complex. And what we're all about is simplicity and results. Because regardless of what anybody says, the reason you are marketing anything or in business is to make money. Your family, they need things. You know, you gotta have a car, you wanna have a nice television, a roof over your head, hey, food, maybe a vacation. You know, so why is it so different when you're doing something, when you're in business? But see, mostly it's in business online. All of a sudden it becomes this weird animal that's not like anything else, and all of these different things come into play. For instance, people that believe that making friends on Facebook is going to make you money. And listen, if I gotta just think of something, I'm baking a cake and I gotta have, oh crap, I don't have any sugar. Well, I just roll down to the nearest store and I get some sugar. I'm not really concerned with whatever brand it is. I don't care about the picture on the box. I don't know, like, and trust the dude behind the counter. I don't care. All I want is sugar, and that's your customer. Anyway, all these different ways can get you mired, and I'm going off in all these different directions on purpose, because this is an absolute perfect metaphor for what happens to you. Heck, just talking about Facebook, you can get sucked into a discussion like that you didn't even mean to. I just saw something, made a comment. Oops. So, simple funnels, build a list, send emails. You don't require anything more than that. So you have to have a system, an autoresponder to send emails. You have to have a way to set up funnels or opt-in pages and get people there. That's it. That's it. And it's difficult when you're getting bogged down with all these different things that are coming out every day. It's mind-boggling. I know, I've been there. Lots of other people have been. If you talk to anybody who's been doing anything like this for any length of time, and you'll find out it's all the same until they did one thing. They focus on what's the way that they're going to use to get people to their pages so that they can get them to opt in, and then they can email them. And once you focus on one thing, then it cuts down the noise exponentially. For instance, if your chosen method of acquiring customers is Facebook, why are you reading about Instagram or YouTube or anything else? You should focus only on Facebook until you've made that work, and then you can add things later. Because if you don't concentrate on one thing long enough to get it to work, you're never going to be on anything long enough to make anything work, and you don't take a lot of things that are half-assed working and expect it to work. Much better off have one thing, just one, get it to work, then do something else. And when I say get it to work, I mean be an expert. Make it really, really, really work. Because I'm here to tell you, I have met and known and talked to people in marketing that have used every single platform that's out there works. But the people that are killing it are the ones that pick one, they make that work, and they add the other ones as they go along. So, 3 simple steps. Anything you are doing that is not designed specifically to get someone to an opt-in page and have them get on your list and then look at your offer, if that's not what you're doing, it's not going to work. It's simply not going to work. You can't just give away free info and talk to people on Facebook and every other social media thing that's out there and expect that all of a sudden somehow, how are they going to find your stuff? Anyway, that's the thing. The three simple steps: simple funnels, opt-ins, building your list, and emailing them. And then once you do that, you're using all your other things to sell them stuff that'll make their lives better. That's why they're going to buy from you. Word? Okay, so remember those 3 steps. Everything you do, everything you do online should be aiming a person to opt into your list and get into your funnel. That's the beginning. That's the start. So that's what I got for today. I'm Rebel from Rocket and Rebel. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. I'm out.